Okay, welcome back. Last time we challenged the Elite Four, and, well, we did manage to beat the Elite Four in Cynthia, but we did tragically lose our Burnett. And honestly, I'm not the happiest about it, because, it was the one time I swapped in. It was the one time I swapped it into Burnett in that entire episode, and it just died to a Dusk Noir's Shadow Punch. And I'm pretty confident it's because I didn't get... It's because I missed Will-O-Wisp. If that Willow had hit, I think we would have survived. But anyway, in between episodes, I just went into PK Hex and made it so I've basically seen every Pokemon, because you can't actually start the post-game of Platinum until you have the National Dex, and finding those remaining Pokemon would have been a giant hassle that I don't think I really could have done, and without, like, it would be a go everywhere, battle everyone type of deal, and it would have taken forever. So I just went to PK Hex and just made it so I've now seen every single Pokemon. However, important distinction, for my own convenience and visibility, it doesn't say I've caught every Pokemon, because, well, that would just be patently untrue. I mean, so is saying I've seen every Pokemon, but that's beside the point. Anyway, basically right now we have to quickly go and talk to Professor Rowan, and get interrupted by Professor Oak, because basically, this is how we get, whatchamacallit, this is how we get the National Dex. And also, I do like how Professor Rowan introduces you, just like, hey, he's been helping me and actually finished the Sinnoh Dex. I do wish that Professor Oak would make reference to red, or green, or even gold, because he gives all three of them Pokedexes. Like, he gave them all Pokedexes and they all became, like, world-class trainers. Like, he could have at least made a hint or what's a little reference to them. Even just, like, I gave my grandson and his friend the Pokedex a long time ago. Also, I like how he makes reference to how Sinnoh is far away from Kanto, and then they make a reference to how Univers is even further away. And then after that, Alola is even further away. And, okay, also, we have a Poke Radar here. I'm not going to find any use for it, because, honestly, it's one of those things that, like, I know it's meant to be a shiny hunting tool. I've never managed to find a single shiny with it. Also, my emulator is wrong and Dawn thinks it's my birthday today, which, it really isn't. It's actually my birthday, like, 4 months from now. Actually, no, 4 months from, like, a little under 4 months from when I'm recording. From when this goes up, it'll probably, I don't know exactly what date this will be going up. It'll be, like, 2-3 months. Somewhere along those lines. Anyway, I'm going to go to Snowpoint City and just get on this boat to move on. And because, well, that's what we need to do, and that's where we need to go. So, take a boat to the battle zone. And also here's Cynthia to talk at us a little bit. Okay, glad I waited for you to turn up. Good that world's constantly changing, of course, doesn't want it to become what only one person wants, a world like Cyrus envisions. No one would want that. Kinda a world I want to see is where everyone can share their joy, where Pokemon and the people around them can be happy for each other. The world to become a place where everyone's smiling. The world could be so much better if we all tried to make it that way. So basically, she just goes, I want you to keep going to new places, find new people and Pokemon, and basically I came all the way out of our way just to tell you that. And hope that their paths cross again. They will. Back at the Pokemon League. And I'm not looking forward to it. Because, well, Cynthia's team... I mean, I was going to say Cynthia's team is scary, but then again, after the last time, I'm feeling pretty confident. Venomoth did a lot of work. Also, hey Barry, no, I may be champion, but I'm not giving you 100 million yen. Yen? Pokedollars. Like, either way, 100 million anything? That's too much, buddy. Not happening. Okay, so, now we have that double battle I mentioned in the previous episode. So basically, Barry isn't being allowed into the battlefront here, because like, hey, if you can't beat an Elite Four under gym leader, then are you really worthy of being the Battle Frontier? Considering it's just like all random people you fight, aside from the Frontier Brains, yes, they are. I do like how Vulcan's just like, I don't know how I managed to get drawn into this. I do find it very funny, though, how it's like, both teams have the excitable one and the one who's just kind of there and going along with it. Okay, Gardevoir and Raichu. Okay, our rival has a Vaporeon. I think I'm gonna crunch the Raichu. I'm gonna crunch the Raichu just to try to save the Vaporeon, because Vaporeon should have pretty strong moves, I think. I mean, obviously, our rival could have amazing other Pokemon. Also, I looked at what levels I looked at the levels the Gym Leader rematches will be, so that's basically why I decided on my new level cap being 71. And also we got hit with Hypnosis, so that kind of sucks. And, well, that second Thunderbolt was definitely going to bring down Vaporeon. Okay, so Vaporeon goes down, and Kai is just asleep. That's doing nothing. This man has a Latios! Okay. A Dragon Dance Latios? I mean, I guess it's okay, but why is he like this? Why is our rival like this? A clown. An absolute clown. This man sends out a Latios, does Dragon Dance, then Memento. Like, I know he's limited. I know he is bound by the tragic law that is level up movesets. But did he just not have another attack? What's going on here, buddy? Okay, Kai goes up level 65. Gardevoir lands Hypnosis again. And Kai takes a Future Sight hit. Milotic comes in. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna finish off the right-hand side. There we go, one-shot the Milotic. And now we can focus on this other side. Crunch will probably just one-shot, because Gardevoir is not bulky at all. Yeah, Gardevoir is made of paper. Like, Gardevoir is a Pokemon made of paper. Okay, Camerupt. I'm gonna swap to Renekton for this. Okay, Rampardos wakes up, goes for Screech. I think this Rampardos might actually be a tiny bit too low level to have Head Smash. I think that's Head Smash at like 62 or something. Okay, Renekton takes a Future Sight attack. He sent in an Aggron? What else does our rival have? His team's kinda ridiculous right about now. Like, Aggron, it's what? It's been Aggron, Latios, Vaporeon, and, like, guy has had some tough Pokemon. And, okay, his last Pokemon's an Infernape. Kind of fitting how Flint actually has, kind of fitting that Flint actually had an Infernape. And also 10 out of 10, we are just outspeeding now. He also just has a Uxie. This man, our rival got busy catching Pokemon. This man had 2 legendaries. Why did he need my help? Okay, so with that is them defeated, and now we can actually head on in. He's just burned out, and now he's just stood there. Okay, that came up short, but we're doing pretty well. Halcyon taking this horse comb. No chill from Vulcaner. Got a lot tougher, off to the frontier. And here we see that apparently the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Because here's Palmer, and he is our rival's dad. And he's the frontier brain of the Battle Tower in this one. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to do the Battle Frontier stuff. I'm just gonna show all of them. However, that's going to be for the remainder of this episode and the next episode. So I'm just gonna state this right. I'm gonna state this right now. Until for the remainder of this episode and the next episode. Also, this is Buck. We'll be seeing him a bit when we head over to Stark Mountain. So basically, for the remainder of this episode and the next episode, while I'm doing stuff in the battle facilities, the nuzlocke is on pause. So nuzlocke is temporarily paused, because basically, I'm not going to win the Battle Frontier stuff, and I don't want to have to sit and grind like an entirely new team or lose on a technicality. So basically, what I'm saying is, the nuzlocke is on pause. If something dies in one of these battle facilities, it doesn't count. Just for our convenience, I just want to show... I mostly just want to show this, mostly just to be like, this is what the game has to offer. And also, we don't need a guide here. And also, another reason why I'm doing this now is because I forgot to do it in Soul Silver, and it's basically just a one-to-one copy-paste. Okay, what could we buy here? TM6, submission, 73. Why? Needle Arm? That could be so good. Most of these still count. So we could get Magma Storm as a TM. Magma Storm's kind of busted. It's basically like good fire spin. Okay, we don't need any of these. I'm pretty sure I've just picked up most of these. Don't need these, and I'm finding a choice band would be kind of nice. Because I have the scarf. Like, I have choice scarf, I have choice specs, I don't have choice band, though. No, we're not going to be buying one of those. So, what we're going to be doing, first up, is I'm going to go to my favourite battle facility, which is the Battle Factory. And, well, let's see how this one goes. And, first of all, I'll just do... yeah, I'll do double battles. I'll do double battle open level. Basically, open level is just level 100s, and you get things, I think they have probably competitive movesets. I don't know what Gen 4's competitive meta or anything looked like, to be totally honest. But basically, it's effectively the same thing. You pick 3, you'll be off at 6 Pokemon, you pick 3, and then you battle. And then after each fight, you can substitute out one of your Pokemon for one of the Pokemon that you just beat. And they'll give you a little bit of information. They'll give you they'll give you a bit of information on your opponent, and the higher up your win streak goes, the less information they give you. Alright, so, Manectric, Golem, and Quagsire. So, let's see here. What are our options? We can have Vaporeon, Modest Liquid Ooze, Adamant Rhydon with Damp, Adamant Flareon with Flame Body, Careful Dugong with Tangled Feet, Modest Charizard with Unaware, Modest Tangrowth with Honey Gather. Okay, that's kind of broken. Okay, I think I know what I'm taking here. Gonna go Tangrowth, Charizard, Vaporeon. Easy. Easy picks. Probably shouldn't have done it in that order, but that's what I'm going for. So basically, the plan for the remainder of this episode is I'm going to do the battle... I'm going to do this, which is the Battle Factory, and then one of the other facilities. I don't know which one yet, though. Because, honestly, they are that's a lot of damage. I know they're slightly different from the ones in Emerald. Obviously, because in Emerald there were 7. And I don't actually remember what they all are. And 10 out of 10 props on this Golem for actually using it just set up Sandstorm. And I forgot Charizard. I don't know how I managed to think that Charizard wouldn't be faster than a Golem, but yeah, we are. And also, I'm probably just going to fast forward through all of these fights, because, well, that's how these go. And some of these can be... I'm going to be totally honest. It's the same in Emerald, but I do feel like eventually... I feel like after a certain point, it becomes very obvious that the game has decided it's no longer playing friendly and actively starts cheating. Like, eventually, like, I have, like, the highest win streak I've ever had, I got pretty high up, I think. And then it was like, oh, yeah, you got Shiakul with 3 turns in a row. It's like, well, there goes my win streak. There goes so much time, because it takes ages. Especially if you're playing on a regular DS, because, you know, you don't have Because on a regular DS, you just don't have the speed up button. And also, that was a lot of damage. Focus Blast doesn't quite one-shot, but that'll finish off the Licky Licky. 10 out of 10, this is going... No, I want to Energy Ball, Flamethrower, Iron. Okay, but... Charizard's really not having a great time so far. But let's send in Vaporeon. I always forget, Vaporeon has so much health. Like, its health stat is very high. Okay, so we knock out the Dusknoir, and away we go. So that's battle number 2 complete. Battle number 3, Arcanine, Hariyama, Nidoking. I mean, my big takeaway is I am absolutely taking that Arcanine. Or maybe the Nidoking. Because both are really good. Okay, Sandstream Arcanine is not ideal though, not gonna lie. But I'm just gonna double in on the Hariyama, because I want to kind of just examine the playing field, see what Arcanine's working with. And it had Fire Fang, so that's not ideal to be totally honest. And I was Sludge Bomb and Air Slash, I guess. Doesn't really make any difference, because I'm gonna be totally honest. Vaporeon is gonna come in and probably just one-shot everything that is currently on the field. We'll weaken the Arcanine a little bit with Charizard, and then Vaporeon just one-shots everything that's currently on the field. Like, friend, foe, Vaporeon does not care, destroyed. Okay, battle number 4, Meganium, Breloom, Vileplume. I'm gonna swap... You know, I'm gonna take... Perhaps against my better judgment, I'm gonna get rid of Vaporeon and take the Nidoking. Now I get to have the fun, dangerous little game of what does the Nidoking have? That's physical attack, Earthquake, Poison Jab, Double Kick, counter. Sure do love that double kick. Totally the move I would have wanted. And I'll go for Air Slash on Breloom just because it's quad effective. And of course, it has a Focus Sash. Meganium had Ancient Power, so that's dangerous and scary. And okay, the Breloom flinched. So now I'll just Flamethrower from Meganium, and that should bring it down. Okay. Of course that's Rock Slide. Why wouldn't it? But all they have is grass types. I mean, it's grass poison, so this is gonna... Wait. Nidoking had Motor Drive? Oh no, Nidoking had Trace. Vileplume had Motor Drive. That is kind of funny. Is it like, well, that's basically the game going, yeah, well, you no longer have... You don't have... Oh, well. Nidoking just got critted, okay. Well, that's, well, that was the Battle Factory. That went disastrously badly. Okay, so that was the Battle Factory. Now, what are we gonna do next? I don't even remember what the other ones are. There's the Tower, I remember the Battle Castle, the Battle Arcade, and the Dome? Okay, there's the Arcade. Look, I genuinely don't remember half of these. There's the Battle Castle. I'm gonna do the Castle in the next episode, because Castle is important. And it should just be up here. Oh, no way, I'm gonna hop on the bike and cycle up. There we go. What's this last one? Battle Hall? Okay, let's head into the Battle Hall and see how this goes. Also kinda cool how it has, like, 2 sets of stairs. As that's kinda cool. 2 kind of overlapping sets of stairs, that's pretty cool. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Let's go in single battle for this. Pokemon we want to let's enter Renekton. Oh, you only enter one Pokemon. Why is Hoot Hoot banned? Game, why is Hoot Hoot banned? Oh well, I guess I'll just say maybe it's because it's too low level to enter. Like maybe it needs to be fully evolved, or maybe it needs something. I don't know. I'll be totally honest. I've barely ever done any of the battle facilities in Platinum and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, other than the Battle Factory. Okay, so I vaguely remember this one though. I think we pick what type of opponent we want to fight. Yeah. So I think correct me if I'm wrong. Someone who's actually, like, done this a lot can probably tell me. Or correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it's best if you start with types you're bad against and don't have coverage for. But, I don't really know. So let's just crunch. Because, obviously, we're just gonna one-shot a weak Pokemon. And let's just keep going fighting electric types, I suppose. And I know that, I think to get the highest level, you do have to, like, beat all of the types. Up to, like, 5 or even 10, maybe. I don't remember exactly how all of this works. But honestly, I think I'll go to, I don't know, 3 or 4. Maybe 5. Yeah, I'll go to 5 for electric types. As soon as I stop one-shotting, I guess. Yeah, I'll stop when I stop one-shotting things. Or until the game tells me to stop. Because basically, well, electric is basically one of the only things I don't have coverage for. It's like, electric, dark. Yeah, I think electric and dark are basically like the only things. Electric, dark, poison, and bug, I think, are like the only things I don't have coverage for on Feraligatr. Because everything else is weak to or neutral. Oh, fighting. Fighting and normal, because obviously I don't have... hang on, wait, I just fought a Luxio and a Flaffy. Why am I now fighting a Pichu? Either way, we're just gonna quickly get rid of that. And this is going very well, very quickly. To be totally honest, I don't know how this works in the slightest. But... oh. Oh no! That was a lot of damage. So that Elekid nearly just one-shot my Feraligatr. That might be because Elekid and Magby are, like, really strong. They are, like, abnormally strong baby Pokemon. Okay, plus all outspeeds. But yeah, basically, what I want to do for the remainder of this episode is just finish showing what this area is, and then I'll do the arcade, castle and tower in the next episode. And then after that, we'll be right back to the actual Nuzlocke. Because, well, the actual Nuzlocke is potentially very scary right now. And by that, I mean I have a couple of areas of exploration and then just a whole bunch of grinding. And also, I think I'm nearly done with electric types. Oh no, yeah, I lose here. No way do I win here. No, yeah, we got... If it didn't have a... never mind, we one-shot because we still have the 11 level gap. Okay, the game must stop me after 10, right? And that'll probably have me fight the boss at like 60 and 100 or something. Yeah, we don't live that. Feraligatr forever being bulkier than I think it is. And now we have speed and beat and win. 10 out of 10, great work, Feraligatr. Okay, yeah, so we win there. Okay. I know I was holding speed up the entire time, but that was way faster than I thought it was. Okay. You know what? I have time. I'm gonna go and show one of the other battles. I'm gonna go and show one of the other facilities, because I do want to show two things about the double battle. No, about the battle tower. So I guess I'll do 3 in this episode, or 2 in the next. So we're gonna head on into the Battle Arcade, which, if I didn't know anything about the last one, I know less than 0 about this one. Aside, like, I remember, like, I know that the design of the boss here is kind of cool, and that's it. I remember the boss's design, and that's it. I think the boss here is called Dahlia, I think? Okay, we have to take 3. Okay, we take 3 Pokemon. Okay, yeah. So, Feraligatr, Electivire, and Feraligatr, Electivire, and Venomoth seem like the play. Mostly because they all just hit like an absolute train. And hopefully, this doesn't become a train wreck. Okay, so, our first opponent. Okay, they take all the items away. Without further ado, they activate the game board. Okay, so what do we do? How do I stop this? Oh, there's a button to press. Does everything get burned? And that's some fun. Okay, the match commences with all of my Pokemon burned. So, this is kind of a massive disadvantage to my Feraligatr, and also a massive disadvantage to whatchamacallit. Fortunately, the game cleared itself because it went for Will-O-Wisp. However, I am still burned. Fortunately, all of my Pokemon seem to be weak to dark. This Drowsy just used Assist and got confused, right? It is perfectly set up to be annoying. It must only use its powers to annoy. Okay, Air Cutter. Okay. There we go, we break through, and now Feraligatr dies to burn. Fortunately, again, Nuzlocke is on pause. Again, the Nuzlocke is on pause for these couple of episodes. And I might lose the first battle, and if I do, this is going to be real awkward. Thank you, game. Thank you for stopping pressing Pain Split. But yeah, basically, something like this can always just happen at a moment's notice in the Battle Frontier, and that's why I decided to put the Nuzlocke rules on pause while I'm doing these, because, it could go very badly, very quickly. Okay, activate the game board again. What do we have? All of my Pokemon are paralyzed. Oh no, all of their Pokemon are paralyzed. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Okay, they lead with a Phanpy, and we just, waterfall that. I do like how the Phanpy didn't get paralyzed because it is a ground type. So now we just Fire Punch, one-shot Chikorita. Chikorita actually lived. That's kind of surprising. I know, like, it's a grass type, and grass types are kind of naturally fairly bulky, but still. Okay, there we go. So that is battle number 2 complete. Battle number 3. They have a Bulbasaur, Krogunk, and a Badoo. And we can go for... Okay, that's just nothing, I think. That's a regular battle. Okay, I think I understand the Battle Arcade now. This is a kind of cool little mechanic. Honestly, I think these could have a lot of use in... Like, I think if you could go and do battles online, and, like, in... Let's say in Scarlet and Violet, because they aren't out when I'm recording this. If you could just go and do a battle online in Scarlet and Violet and have this as an option... Like, I think the Battle Frontier had a whole bunch of, like, potential variety. Like, the Battle Frontier had a whole bunch of potential variety for potential... I need to stop saying potential. It had a whole lot of options for I need to stop. It has a whole bunch of options that you could have included as optional side game modes, as other battle modes for playing online. I think there's a lot of potential there. Like, I know I need to stop saying potential, but I genuinely feel like there is a lot of options there. Wait, what did they say? I completely skipped that text. I don't know what they said. On the plus side, I know all of the Pokemon are just weak to Crunch. Like, they could have had it be, like, oh, all of these Pokemon get paralyzed, or maybe even just, like, take one of the gimmicks from, I think it's the Neon Coliseum in Battle Revolution, where you go into the battle and all of the Pokemon that on both teams are put onto a wheel, and then you spin the wheel to get the Pokemon. So you could end up with some Pokemon of your own and some Pokemon of your opponent. Like, I think there's a lot of potential things that they could do to make, like, online battling potentially more fun. And, like, just, like, you know how Smash has for fun and for glory? They could have that for online battles. I mean, obviously, that might not be the best comparison, but, like, I feel like there's plenty of potential options to make new variations. To make new game modes, new variations, to kind of just mix up battles online. I know, as opposed to just, like, And also, that way it could encourage people to use more kind of different Pokemon. Because, admittedly, I don't watch a whole lot of it, but it certainly seems like there's a whole bunch of, the same Pokemon always being used. Like, I know that in every game, whatever's strong is, like, the meta, and, like, everyone uses it as a result. Oh, but, like, I don't know, I feel like, I basically just, I just think that in a world where we have nearly 1,000 Pokemon, we should see more value in more than, like, 30. 30 is just a random number I picked. I'm sure that there's been more than 30 unique Pokemon used in VGC. And also, okay, they have a Sableye. And okay, what does this do? Current event. Oh, their Pokemon get their held items back? Oh, will be loaned the Person Berry. Okay. But yeah, I think there's definitely a good range of potential things that the Pokemon Company could do to just add a little bit of variation to Pokemon battles. Even if they made inverse battles just inverse battles are super fun. Like, I can only think of one time they were used though, and it's like one guy who will fight you once a day in X and Y, and he's just like in a random house off somewhere. I think he's on the route next to Terminus Cave. I haven't played X and Y in a good while, but I think that's where he is. You can correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, because again, I haven't played through X and Y in 2 years, I think? It's been a good while since I last played Pokemon X and Y, but I genuinely should replay them. Those games are great. I love those games. Like, okay, they have Houndoom, Mightyena, Masquerain, Luxio. And we get a regular old battle, so that's fine. And, yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like there's a whole bunch of options that they could go to. And, well, I've just ran through a few of them. Like, it's not like they haven't had them before. Also, I've never actually played it. Like, I've never actually played it, because I didn't own a Wii U, and it's like, it doesn't look like my kind of fighting game. But, like, I think a new Pokken could be kind of interesting. Admittedly, I was a little disappointed when it came out, because I saw it and was thinking, man, this is just going to be Tekken with Pokemon. And then it had the like part 2D, part 3D thing going on. And yeah, looking at it, I kind of just bounced off Pokken, but like, I do kind of want to actually try playing it at some point. It looks genuinely kind of fun. Okay, so with that, we earn a little bit of BP, because we've won 7 battles at the Battle Arcade. And we also get our items back, which is kind of nice. And with that, we've actually shown 3 of the battle facilities. And what I'm actually going to do is end off today's episode here, and in the next one, I'm going to show the Battle Arcade, no, not the Battle Arcade, the Battle Castle, and the Battle Tower, and then, after that, we can return to the Nuzlocke in the episode after. So I'll hopefully see you all next time, where we'll finish off the battle, where we'll finish off showing what everything the Battle Frontier is, and then in the one after that, we'll be going back to actually making progress. Okay, later.